Ratnesh is a Global Vice President of the Alumni Association. He received BTech in Electrical Engineering from IIT Kanpur in 1987 and the MS and PhD in Electrical and Computer Engineering from UT Austin. Currently, he is a Palmer Professor of Electrical and Computer Engineering at Iowa State University. A very accomplished individual with many awards and recognition to his name. It is my pleasure to invite Ratnesh Kumar to give a brief update on IIT Kanpur Alumni Association activities. Welcome to Ratnesh.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. What an amazing gathering. Janta ka swagat hai. I thought I will take this opportunity to talk about some Alumni Association updates. It was November 2020 when I was first approached to run for the Alumni Association election, which was a major serendipity in itself. And looking back, it seems the script of our meeting today may have already been written back then. It was an evening walk, which is when Avinash Tooth of 2003 batch, with whom I had a chance meeting in Kolkata 8 years ago, and no interaction before or after, suddenly contacted, seeking someone to be on his election team. Was faculty in the US. Until this time, I didn't really know this aspect of the perks of being in academia. Well, this was an opportunity of my calling, something that has been on my mind since I graduated 33 years ago, to meaningfully serve the alma mater, the most important stepping stone in becoming who we all are. Hello? Yeah. Hello. Sorry for the interruption. A lot has been accomplished over the past year of my tenure on the Alumni Association board. Some highlights include, number one, the congregation of the Midwest alumni last weekend in Chicago, attended by over 120 alumni. Given my role as the newly elected VP, I joined various alumni groups globally, but there was none in the Midwest. The Midwest group started with 4 initial members and slowly grew to nearly 40 in about 12 months. If we do the math for the monthly growth rate, namely the natural log of the final to the initial count divided by the number of months, the growth rate comes to be around 0.2 per month. At this point, I suggested to meet up as a group in the Chicago area and propose a date, which is when I learned that our director will also be visiting US this summer, and requested him to include Chicago in his itinerary. Thanks to Professor Grandikar, he agreed, and as word about his participation started to be spread, the count quickly surpassed 120 in the next 6 weeks. Doing the same math again, that's a 3-fold jump in the growth rate. Well, we could certainly point finger to the virus for the earlier growth rate, but actually it is the latter growth that turned out to be viral. Number 2, development of a dual degree PhD program between IIT Kanpur and Iowa State University by working with Professor Yogesh Joshi, IIT Dean for International Relations, and Professor Jayant Singh, our then DORA and also Secretary of Alumni Association. That is novel in many ways and can serve as a template to foster collaborative research between IITK and other institutions worldwide, promote PhD talent as well as recruitment at IITK, etc. In working with the Director, Dean of International Relations and DORA, my plan is to grow a global network of alumni who are in academia to further develop such initiatives. Number 3, development of a brand new proposal as a part of a director-appointed committee for the restructuring of the Alumni Association Board. Working in conjunction with the committee that, for example, included Deepak Bhagat, and Abhay Bhushan, and my own one-on-one interactions with the Iowa State University's Alumni Association CEO, the counterpart of our Kapil Kaul here, we were able to suggest many new features. For example, a simplified mission statement for clarity of purpose, an advisory council for direction and oversight, nomination and election committee for preventing the candidates, longer term and rotating appointments for continuity on the board, office bearers selected from the board after minimum 1 year of service for their merit, conduct clause for checks and accountability, etc. Number 4, establishment of Professor R.N. Biswas Endowed Chair at IIT Kanpur, the first one dedicated to teaching, where I could lead this initiative within my batch, which happened to have the highest number of contributors. Number 5, a first ever MOU between the Institute and the Alumni Association to formalize our mutual roles, something that I led from the AA side, while Professor Jain Singh from the Institute side. Number 6, finalization of an online platform, our own version of a LinkedIn that I co-led from on the Alumni Association board to be able to nurture alumni affinity through networking and outreach. And number 7, a brand new group insurance policy for alumni and their family in India, including parents and parents-in-laws, that already has more than 1,000 alumni enrolled. I feel blessed to have gotten this chance-trigger opportunity to contribute whatever little to the nearest to the interest and cause of our beloved alma mater, the most important stepping stone in becoming who we are today. We just heard from Professor Karandikar about several exciting initiatives at the Institute that we as alumni can contribute to in our own ways. And this type of alumni gathering is meant to cultivate that through the power of networking, rejuvenating the affinity as well as good wishes towards the Institute. Thanks again for your participation and look forward to our continued engagement to celebrate our fellowship of the shared alma mater, to connect and get to know and support each other, and to support the cause of the Institute that we are all proud about. IIT के कारवां के US का ये आखिरी पड़ाव है, तो इसी संदर्भ में ये पेशकश कारवां इश्क जो हुआ है सनम, कारवां इश्क जो हुआ है सनम, ये यकीनन अब अंजाम तक जाएगा। थैंक यू, धन्यवाद।